My very favorite time of our winter night hosting is one that our sleepover volunteers will know, and that's after lights out, after 8:30. Borton Hall goes from being a hub of activity, light and voices and sounds and movement, to a sanctuary of silence. Borton Hall is lit dimly by two lights, one on the beverage table where near the water so that our guests during the night can find water if they're thirsty, and another small light on the winter night staff table where the winter night professional staff stays up all night, the guardian of our space, the overseer and protector. And in that dimness, I love to listen to my breathing and to the breathing of our guests and the sighs of the children in the tents. And there is a sense for me of connection, because I also know that there are dreams that are happening in those tents, and we are bound together by our dreams. And it was one such evening that I sat waiting in the dim with an envelope in my hand, waiting for Bill Shaw, the shelter manager, who was talking to one of the young mothers in the dim light. In the envelope were 5 $20 Safeway grocery cards. Earlier that week, a congregant had come to me and handed me the envelope and said she was very sorry she could not help with our hosting, but that she had been in Safeway and she thought maybe some of those grocery cards could help. So she had purchased 5, put them in an envelope and handed them to me and said, "I hope it helps." As I watched through the dim light, Bill Shaw talking to the young mother, I couldn't hear what they were saying. I saw their heads bent close to each other, and I could tell it was a very serious conversation. And even in the dim light, I could tell that the young mother's face was full of concern and fear and worry. Soon enough, their conversation finished, and the young mother got up and went to the tent with her kids. And I approached Bill, the manager, with my envelope, and I said, "Bill, I've had this envelope all week, and I keep forgetting to give it to you, but I was not going to leave tonight until I can give it to you so I don't have to worry about it anymore." And he took the envelope, and I said, "There are 5 Safeway grocery cards, $20 each." And he looked at me with surprise, followed by a look of disbelief, and then he smiled and started to laugh quietly. Now, this was not what I expected from him. So I said, what's up? And he said, "Did you see the young mother that I was talking to?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "We are going to be placing her into an apartment in the next couple days. And we were planning for that. And her number one worry was that after paying the deposit and paying for the utilities and paying for everything else you have to do when you first moved into an apartment, she was not going to have enough money for groceries that month." And he said, "I told her I would put out the call for grocery cards." To which I said, "Call answered." That is what I love about winter nights. Winter nights allows us to individually act upon acts of compassion, but it also lets us sometimes see the cascading effects of our small efforts, and to feel that larger more that helps guide us. I'll be out at the winter nights table at coffee if you'd like to come and find out how you can help too and be part of this wonderful program.